Modesty and welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing the video that won my poll on what you guys want to see next, and that is my first impressions on the James Charles palette. Now I need to say, I am the last person on this planet to try out this palette, okay? The last person. So I have had this for a little bit. I used it once on another client and it was only like 2 shades. I've never used it on myself. So this is going to be a first impressions for me. The palette, I already like busted everything. Oh, and I wanted the ultimate James Charles experience. So I just got his brush thing in the mail. That's this kind of thing I was waiting for. The chubby thing. These are all brand new, so I'm gonna swallow my pride in literally all the brushes I use. I tucked away and I'm only using what is in here because he claims you can achieve any look you want using these brushes and then you're gonna love the results. So I'm gonna take his word for it. And we are going to go ahead and try out this palette. So I have heard, oh, and by the way, so I have heard that he recommends that you use a eyeshadow base with it, not a concealer. So I thought maybe it would be fun to do both. So do concealer on one side, how a lot of people prime their eyes, and regular eyeshadow primer on the other side. Well, so I'm gonna use a paint pot on one side. I'm using an actual eyeshadow base on the other side. So before we dive in, I do want to go ahead and remind you guys to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell next to it so you don't miss any of my uploads. And if you are already subscribed to my channel, thank you so much for returning. I'm happy to have you here again. But with that said, let's just dive into this first impressions review and makeup look using the James Charles palette and brush set. So here is the palette. I'm sure everyone has seen it. I still have the little thing with the shade names on it. So here it is, right there. I think it's a really good range of shades. I think it's gonna be fun to use. I'm not sure if his formula is a little different than Morphe's regular formula, so I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyes first. As mentioned, I'm using eyeshadow base on one side and I'm going to be using the paint pot. I'm using soft ochre on the other side. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply this. So this is the Morphe M173. Buff this in with this brush because everyone raves about this brush. Like in all the Facebook lives I watched saying it's so good for your eyeshadow base. I'm like, I always just use my finger. I'm gonna wipe this off and go in with the soft ochre paint pot on the other side and we'll see which eye performs better or if they perform the same. Alright, so we are all good and primed, and now we are going to test this out. Let's see, so I'm going to be starting out with, they give you so many brushes in this set. I was really happy about that. I really appreciated that. I'm going to be starting out with the M441, and we will just go right into the first shade in the palette right here. You're probably not going to be able to see the shade over my eyeshadow base. Oh god, this is so big. I'm going right into this transition shade right here. So I want to start out with this brush. This is a brand new brush completely, so I want to give it a go. So I'm going to go right into, I want to do like yellow to red. Yellow shade right here. So yellow I'm very impressed with. It's not chalky and it's really bright. Then I'm gonna go right into the orange up here. It's like a straight up orange, which I like. Me stamping right over top and kind of like blending those together. I want to bring out my inner artist with this look, so I'm going for the color. Okay, I want to grab the first blending brush and I want to like mush those two together. So I feel like he's right. Now that I'm starting to use more of the colors, it's a little bit more patchy on the side where I used the paint pot. And where I used the eyeshadow base, it is more vibrant. You see that difference? I just feel like it's more on this side. I am going to go in with the red, or more like the kind of canary orangey red right there. And then, so I'm gonna go boom and then boom. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, I wasn't prepared for that. That is pigmented. Was not prepared. Yeah, I feel like there's definitely a learning curve with this palette. Definitely small brushes are gonna be my best friend. Patchy again. That red is a little patchy. Maybe. Okay. It's patchy. Look at that. It's patchy. Let's try the red, which is going to be the shade You're Kidding. So let me pick it up. Okay, immediately this is less patchy than Rusted. I don't know what is up with Rusted. More like Busted. But You're Kidding is better. Well, except for now it's You're Kidding is a little better. I'd say it's still a little more on the patchy side, but it's not as patchy. I know that like true reds that have like no brown in them is going to be more difficult to formulate. Okay, I'm using eyeshadow base to cut the crease. Purple into like a blue. No, I need to do the purple, blue into purple because, oh yeah, that's not gonna be cute. Okay, to cut the crease, I'm using the Morphe M224. We're going to be trying out some of these shimmers, so I'm going to be taking the flat brush, the M124, a pretty like frosted blue right here. Try with the Outfix Plus. Okay, so that's what that one looks like, and then I'm gonna go. Alright, so now I want to mix it a little bit with this blue right here, which is more like a satin, but this is gonna help combine it with the purple that I'm going to use. Oh wow, I don't think I'm gonna need Fix Plus for that one. Yeah, that blue surprised me. I'm surprised I'm not really getting any fallout. So far so good with the shimmers. I do need to mold those two together. So I'm just gonna grab a little bit more of the very light blue and dust it over top of that shade. So the inner part is all blended. The outer part, we're gonna get to there. I'm gonna pick up a little bit of this super pretty purple. This is like a glitter. Ooh. Hang on. I feel like I need to use my finger. I'm not gonna do the deep purple. I'm gonna do this one. Or like the pinky purple kind of up above. Maybe I'll do the dark purple. Yeah, dark purple. So this dark purple is patchy, it keeps flaking away. Just something I'm noticing. Alright, so now I'm finally getting this stay. Now I'm going to take another small blending brush and go in with the kind of pinky part to get to go in with the red to like blend that out and blend it up into the red. Yeah, see, it keeps going away right there. And that is super obnoxious. Why is that happening? It's really obnoxious. Alright. Now it's starting to stay. My eyeshadow base literally had to be like wet over there for it to stay. And it's a matte, which is really strange. It's generally... I know it's coming up again. What is going on here? What is happening? Whatever. That's what I'm having to deal with right now. And prime my skin. I'm gonna go right into, well, I need to do a little more actually. Prime my skin with the Unique Touch Glorious Face Primer. Love this stuff. It's like the only primer I use. And now I'm going to go ahead and do my foundation. I'm actually going to be taking the Maybelline foundation right here today. I need to like detox from my taking the M439, which is in his kit. I need to detox from my stick foundation. I just love my stick foundation so much. I'm like, oh, you gotta use other stuff. There's other foundations out there. But I'm like, but I love it. I'm taking the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer in the shade Light Beige. Maybelline Fit Me Loose Setting Powder. Alright, so finished my brows and I'm going to bronze up my skin. I'm going to actually use the Marc Jacobs bronzer today and taking the Morphe M405. I've never used this one. But it seems like a really good size for what you want to do with it, so. And he always said, he recommends using this brush, the Morphe E62 for the nose. So we shall see. I haven't found like my nose brush yet, so we'll see if I can find it now. Ooh. Taking the E4, I think he uses this for blush. I've always used the E4 for blush. So I'm gonna use it. Oh, I love this. This is the one from Note Cosmetics in this shade Desert Rose. I love this blush, you guys. It is so stinking pretty. Yeah, literally, since there's so much going on down here, I didn't want to really smoke out the lower lash line. And then I'm just going to coat my lower lashes. Ooh, not yet. Before I do highlighter, I'm actually going to go ahead and set my face. And then push all that into my skin. And I need to highlight. I'm going to be taking the M501, and for highlighter I'm going to use the Morphe one in the shade Spark, which I've actually started to hit pan on. We are glowing to the highlighting god, so I need to go ahead and touch this on my brow bone as well. So now I need to coat my lower lashes with some mascara. So I'm going to be taking the Unique Moodstruck Epic Mascara. I am obsessed, you guys. Favorite mascara ever. I'm going in with the liquid lipstick, the Splash Liquid Lip in the shade Sublime. It's literally my favorite nude, which is what I need today. Ooh, wait, lip liner. So that is it for this makeup look and first impressions with the James Charles palette and his brush set. So just to get out of the way, the brush set is freaking incredible. He curated a really good set of brushes. You know, for the face. I like the nose brush. A lot of the other brushes are the ones I've used before. What I really love though is the brush that he created with them, which is a smaller version of the M433. This is the M456. I love that brush. I'm definitely going to add that into my regular rotation. And then I'm actually surprised. I love the Morphe M173 for my eyeshadow base. So now onto the palette. As a whole, I like it. There are a few shades here that piss me off. Mainly the purples. I really struggle with the purples. They were very hard, and I actually heard that other people struggled with the purples as well. If you guys have any tips, let me know. And then the other one I struggled with is this one right here. Rusted. To me, it's pretty much a busted shade. I really struggled with that one. So I struggled with that one. And then the purple range right here, I struggled with those as well. They were really tricky. But other than that, like the yellow and the orange and the red performed phenomenally. So did the blues. Blues are pretty easy, I think. And then so are like, I don't know. Point is, the purples and like that other shade I really struggled with. Everything else performed really well. Again, I have not used all the shades in here, but from what I have used now, those are my thoughts on that. Definitely use an eyeshadow base with this. He was correct in that. I will always use an eyeshadow. I usually always use an eyeshadow base anyway, but definitely with this palette, using an eyeshadow base, it made a huge difference. But other than that, that is it for this video. It definitely is longer than I wanted it to be, mainly because that purple really just gave me a hard time. So maybe in some areas I'll really speed it up for you guys so it's not as long. But I really overall enjoy my look. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I released my inner artist today, and yeah, I really enjoy it, and I was successful in not saying his famous word in this entire video. Let me just put it out there, okay? Okay. Alright, so if you guys enjoyed it, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and comment down below and hit the subscribe button before you leave. I would really appreciate that. And yeah, that's everything. I love you guys. I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah! Goodbye.